In this video, I will show you how to hide the caller ID on your Android phone. When you're making a phone call, you can choose to hide the caller ID for all the calls, especially if you have a multi-SIM and one of the SIM cards you don't want to show the caller ID. You can set this for each SIM card. There is a setting for each SIM card where you can enable or turn off the caller ID function, the show caller ID. I will show you now how it looks like when you have caller ID enabled. So I'll make a phone call now. So now my iPhone is ringing. My Android phone is calling it, and you see the contact details, the information there. And then I will change the setting. I will change the caller ID setting to hide the caller ID. I will change the setting on my Android phone to hide the caller ID, so the iPhone doesn't see it, the other person doesn't see it. When you hide the caller ID from your Android to any other Android phone or iPhone, the other person will not be able to see your phone number. And even if they have you saved as a contact, they will not be able to see it. It will show no caller ID or private number. So to do that, to change the caller ID settings, go to the phone app on Android and then tap on this 3-line menu there. Then tap settings. Here you have the settings of the phone app. This is the phone app here from Google. I use the Google phone app. And then you have the option, and here you have options for caller ID and spam, where you can filter incoming calls. But I'll show you now how to filter the caller ID so you don't send it when you make a phone call. Calling accounts, tap on calling accounts, and I have two SIM cards here. That's the physical SIM card, and this is the eSIM. This is the physical SIM card, and that's the eSIM. Tap on the SIM card you want to change this for, and you have lots of options, but here tap on additional settings, then additional settings for this SIM card. Additional settings for this SIM card, you can actually enable call waiting. I don't have it. Here you have the caller ID setting. Tap on that one, and you can choose the network default, hide number, or show number. I will tap hide number. It's updating the setting. Now if I'm going to make the same phone call, the iPhone will not see the caller ID. So you see it shows on the iPhone no caller ID. On Android it will show a private number, so there is not much information there. When you do that, they will not be able to call you back. So if you're calling someone, you're not sure if they're a marketing campaign or a spammer, maybe it's a good idea to use hidden number. When you hide the caller ID, you might not be able to call some phones because they might be filtering, automatically rejecting calls without caller ID. When you make a phone call with the hidden caller ID, the person receiving the phone call might not be able to see the phone number, but your operator will be able to find it, as far as I know. So follow the laws where you are and don't do anything unusual, and you should be fine. It's a good idea to use the hiding caller ID feature if you don't want the person to be able to call you back like a spammer or a marketing marketing campaign. And that's how you do it. You can do it for the settings for each SIM card in general, and also you don't need to do it for all the calls. If you want to hide the phone number for only specific calls, you can use the *67 before the phone number, or you can also use the *67 code before the phone number, or #31# before the phone number. This, as far as I know, it works in the US, and this is in Europe. This works here in Cyprus, in Romania it worked. So that's how you hide the caller ID on your Android phone when you call any phone that shows caller ID. Thanks for watching. I hope this helps you.